Introducing the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At forward, 6'9", number 32, D-Wade. At small forward, at 6'6", number 20, Jalen Tyson. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach for your Cleveland Cavaliers is Kenny Atkinson. Another round of applause for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Keyshawn George. Johnson is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And for Cleveland, Dean Wade is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Harden with it. Here's Wade. Back to Harden. Launches it. It's rebounded by George. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him. Outside Mitchell. About a minute into this first quarter. Now Harden in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Harden finds Allen. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to George. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. George has got his second basket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Johnson against Harden. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
That's what you love about Jared Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
These are his first free throws of the game. free throw good from Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And he can't hit the second.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Here's George. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Johnson. Shot is up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
And what a great feeling, ending it the way they did. Just a clutch effort they can build on.
Now here's Harden, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Up top, George. Allen defending. George passes to Johnson. Over Mitchell. Can't connect from 14.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Johnson on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. Johnson against Harden. They set the pick. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Champagnie. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Mitchell against Coulibaly. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Champagnie. Now Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by James Harden.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Here's Johnson. After Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. They need this. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
And you gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Tyson. There's a screen. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Now here's Sarr. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Johnson for 3. Washington again can't hit.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Johnson. that one falls.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Cleveland leading by 6. And here's Harden. Pass to Tyson. From downtown. Pure from three-point range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there's a pick. Here's George. And Washington again with the bucket. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Wade, the pass to Harden. Over Johnson. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 5 now.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. On defense, Cleveland. 9-point game. George outside. Pass to Coulibaly. To the right side. From deep, Sarr. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Right side, Schroeder. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. The Wizards trail by 12. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Now Johnson. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Johnson. Misses the mark there. Just 2 for 10 for the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The Wizards trail by 11. Now here's Koulibaly. Yet to see a basket. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He saw a pass to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Pass to Nance. Here's Tyson. Nance the screen. Here's Tyson. Rebounded by Champagny.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 7. Here's Tyson, coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Mitchell misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's George. He's got 6. Off target with the 3. Pass to Merrill. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Outside Koulibaly. Schroeder against Johnson. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Tomlin's checked in for the Cavs. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Washington, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Champagny. And it's Carrington in for Koulibaly. On defense, Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. Here's Carrington. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Schroeder. 1 minute left in the first. Off the mark there with a 3. The Wizards trail by 10. George feels it out a bit. Outside Johnson. Here's Vukcevic. 14 points for him last game against Miami. Shot clock at 2. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And there it is for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Johnson with it. He's got 10. Sarr a screen. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. And that concludes the first quarter play. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got James Harden. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Larry Nance is out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Tomlin in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Brian, back over to you. Okay,
thanks for the report, Allie. Washington with the ball after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Russell jacks up a 3. Shot's good by Carrington.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Harden. Ellis outside. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Tries a 10-footer, and it's Washington with another.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Pass to Merrill. Now here's Ellis. Puts up a 3, and Cleveland another 3.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Russell, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. There's a screen for 3. Ellis with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Tomlin. Oh, swiped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Russell. Here's Riley. He's guarded by Ellis. Russell from outside. Offensive board. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic has got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Harden finds Nance. Here's Merrill. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And Cleveland another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cavaliers making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Taking a look at some numbers here for James Harden. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Carrington no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Carrington. Washington again can't hit. Cleveland leading by 14. Ellis passes to Harden. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Merrill outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Carrington. Kicks it to George. Pass to Champagnie. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's Merrill on the wing. Covered by Carrington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
First one falls for him. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Ellis. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sar's checked in for Vukcevic. He's perfect from the line this time. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Cleveland, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And checking out Washington, pretty far behind right now.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Tyson. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by the Wizards. Sar's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Carrington. Washington moving the ball around. Sar with a screen on Harden. Now here's Sar. 6 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. Sar's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sar's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing. Wizards trail by 14. George passes to Champagnie. Outside Carrington. Outside Koulibaly. Outside Carrington. George for three, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The Cavaliers lead by 11. Merrill outside. Back to Harden. The three is up. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
His play just keeps getting better. Clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
George a screen on Harden. Oh, got that one up quick. Carrington's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Wade comes in for Merrill. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Now here's Koulibaly. He's scoreless. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Second is Jared Allen.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And Cleveland has possession. They lead by 11. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Harden from outside. And Cleveland another 3.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Washington has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Johnson passes to Champagny. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Harden. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Harden's got 19 points.
Love the effort on D, but they know if they can cover Harden too close inside, he'll just make it a foul.
Champagny, the pass to Sarr. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's Tyson. George defending. Pass to Harden. Allen a screen. Fires for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
George outside. Harden against Johnson. He squares up and sinks it. Johnson's got 12 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Johnson passes to Sarr. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harden. And Washington again with the bucket.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Pass to Wade. Back to Harden. The 3. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Sarr against Allen. From deep, Johnson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Champagny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. George finds Johnson. Here's Sarr. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Saar. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Back to Harden. Pass to Tyson. 4-3. Saar pulls it in. Saar's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
.151 left in the first half. Now Harden. 25 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Saar pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 17. George outside. Saar against Allen. Saar passes to Johnson. Saar a screen. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw good from Allen.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Wizards trail by 18. Pass to Champagny. And the layup is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. From the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Champagny, and here's George. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Here's Washington now. They're on a 9-1 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Champagny, the pass to George. Here's Johnson. There's the triple. The The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Here's Dyson. Cleveland again missing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Cavaliers.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Alex Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Johnson. Then there's George, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. Johnson passes to Champagnie. Coulibaly on the wing. Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Wade.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Blocked! What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Champagnie. And he gets the bucket. Champagnie's got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Allen. And here's Mitchell. And he makes it. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
He likes to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Coulibaly. The three. Drops in the three. Champagnie's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. He nails it. That's his fifth, making 11 tries.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Here's Johnson. He's got 19. Coulibaly. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Sarr with a screen on Harden. Johnson, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Johnson. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Let's look back on the last month now and see which rookie players were leading the way in assists per game.
It's time for the cutest dance team in the NBA, your Cleveland Cavs Mini.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Tyson. George defending. Tyson with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Johnson. 19 points in the game. George outside. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Tyson. 5 points in the game. Allen outside. Here's Harden. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. George outside from behind the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Cleveland leading by 19. Harden with it. 27 points for him. Mitchell misses. Inside. Sarr finds Johnson. Here's Champagny. Takes the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 11. Here's Tyson, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Sarr. Up ahead. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got 9.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Harden, the pass to Wade. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Champagny. And here's Sarr. Allen defending. Now Sarr. 9 points in the game. George outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Harden. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And the free throw, no good. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Cleveland leading by 20. And here's Harden. That's 29 for him. Here's Wade. From deep, Mitchell nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 24.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Pass to Sarr. Now Johnson, checked by Mitchell from the stripe. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Outside Harden. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Champagny.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Now here's Carrington. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Champagny. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Harden. Shoots. Rebounded by Johnson. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Coulibaly finds Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Harden with it. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Koulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Champagny. And here's Sarr. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sarr using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's your Cavs Powerhouse Kids team.
Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Tomlin comes in for Wade. Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. Cleveland leading by 21. Outside Schroeder. Clock at 6. Merrill outside. Cleveland again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Russell with the rebound. The Wizards trail by 19. Here's Riley. Now here's Johnson. Covered by Merrill. Tries to break his ice. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 21.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Rebound Washington. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Ellis is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Wizards making a change here as well. George is checked in. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Schroeder. And the shot falls short that time. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Here's Tomlin. To snap the cold streak. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Keyshawn George. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Russell. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Riley, covered by Merrill. Riley, good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Merrill. This one for three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Carrington. Washington moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 17. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Russell against Schroeder. Nance with a screen on Russell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tomlin, good.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Cleveland on top, running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. James Harden out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Tomlin in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Ellis on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Riley, covered by Merrill. Riley, good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Harden. Merrill outside. 3-pointer. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Russell. Here's Riley. Fires the 3. They get it back. Russell, that's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Harden, the pass to Merrill. Nance, the screen. Jacks up with 3. Merrill, that's good.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
The Wizards trail by 19. Outside Russell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Riley. Now here's Carrington. 5 to shoot. George sets the screen. Launches it. Carrington, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 19. Here's Merrill. Nance with a screen on Russell. Harden scanning the floor. Nance outside. The 3. A shot by Merrill, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. George outside. Fires for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Merrill. The rebound by Riley. The Wizards trail by 19. Here's George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Sar's checked in for Vukcevic. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Harden. Pass to Merrill. From deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Back to Sar. Nance pulls down the board. The Cavaliers lead by 19. And here's Mitchell. 4-3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Sar. Now Russell. Back to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sar would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Russell against Harden. Here's Mitchell. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, do you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Harden against Sar. Outside Carrington. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Merrill. Over Sar. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Sar finds Russell. Back to Sar. All sorts of time. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. No good with the triple.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
To the paint. Here's Russell. That one no good. Some solid defense from Merrill. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Sar. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Russell. George outside. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Riley. Back to Russell. Washington moving the ball around. It's blocked. Here's Tomlin. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Russell, the pass to George. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse team.
Take a second to present our player of the game, James Harden.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Tyson. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Coulibaly. Mitchell misses. Wizards trail by 19. Coulibaly finds Johnson. Here's Champagnie. There's the screen by Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Allen with a screen on Coulibaly. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Washington has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Tries the spin move. Champagnie, that's good.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Cleveland leading by 17. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Corner shot. The shot by Tyson, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Johnson against Harden. Puts it up from 15. Count it. Good. Johnson's got 23 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside Mitchell. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Wizards trail by 15. Johnson inside. Defended by Harden. Coulibaly on the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. Harden with the rebound. And Cleveland shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Now Mitchell. Harden with a screen on George. Mitchell. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
The Wizards trail by 17. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Let's get hyped, everyone. You're back from the Cavs Crew Hot Squad. Let me hear you make some noise.
Sar with it. Outside Koulibaly. Now Johnson. Five on the clock. Unloads. Got it. The step back.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Harden outside. Allen outside.
2 minutes.
Now Mitchell takes a three. Ooh, it misses. Now Sar. Johnson outside from downtown. Oh, it's off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 38 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Champagnie. Three-pointer. And he nails it.
Champagnie for 3.
And here's Mitchell, nearing 40 points in a dominant performance.
Yeah, he's been in attack mode all night.
Allen with a screen on Johnson. Harden fires. Can't get the three. And Washington with possession. They trail by 16. Now Johnson. here's Sarr. 4 on the clock. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, James Harden.